Hello, it's time once again for a monthly thematic anthology wherein we collect shorty episodes from our very first film podcast, Documenteers. We're also posting our individual documentary discussion episodes every Tuesday, and I have yet to listen back to any of these sessions that we recorded years ago. What little I've heard, I've cringed at myself, but I hope it's enjoyable for anybody else. Thank you for listening. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. We have for you 4 melancholy holiday shorties to help bring in another pretty sad-ass holiday season. The national vibes are off for obvious reasons, but nonetheless, we're here, and we start with a Black Friday Walmart chant with Johnny Maria, followed by 3 delightfully somber holiday shorts, all selected by Angela. Now let's ring-a-ling-a-ling our asses to the episode.
Hey, shout let me holla at you.
You recognize it? Anyway. Johnny!
Hey!
Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You might have went to my house. I don't know.
I was probably at your house.
We record... Full disclosure, listeners, we're recording this at the same time we recorded our Creeptober October shorties. I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday.
It's kind of wonderful. I mean, at first I was like, fuck the Pilgrims and fuck what we did.
And that's
to
fine.
The Native Americans.
Totally.
And you're on board.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
You're absolutely on board.
They were a bunch of wads anyway. But getting together with the people you care about and eating food, there ain't no shit wrong with that.
There is not.
Thanksgiving, it's a holiday for everyone here in the country. And it's good for them. You don't have to be a specific religion.
Nope.
All you got to do is, and it's welcome to immigrants and everyone. And I love how cultures come together in America and they have their own variation of what Thanksgiving is as far as food goes.
Right.
Very fascinating to me. I think it is rooted, the ideology around Thanksgiving is rooted in a bunch of bullshit.
It's absolutely rooted in a bunch of bullshit.
But it's something that has the potential to really develop into something that can, be one of the few good things about American culture. But for a lot of people, I'm fortunate enough that, I can stay at home Thanksgiving night. Mm-hmm. Let all that food digest in me and just be around the people I care about the most. Some people have to go to their fucking paycheck to paycheck department store jobs and have to deal with that bullshit in the worst day of the year, Black Friday. Now, Johnny, we covered a lot of Creeptober October shorties. They were creepy. They were scary. We touched base on great-grandma corpses, Fresno Nightcrawler, which we support 100%. Not scary at all.
No, Fresno Nightcrawler is going to usher in a new age of togetherness and hope. And
climate change, which was wrapped around a sex criminal.
A literal human creep.
An elitist sex criminal with all the power. God. But this just might be the scariest shorty we'll do all year. Hit play on that bad boy.
Okay, let's get me a rhythm. Follow me. We are Wal-Mart. We are Wal-Mart. Everybody. One more time. We are Wal-Mart. Last time. We are Wal-Mart. Hey, Nina. Young man, young girl, welcome to Wally World. You're going to be a cashier someday. Got a smile on your face. You love this place. Moving those colors all over the place. Singing, we are Wal-Mart. We are Wal-Mart. Two more times. We are Wal-Mart. We are Wal-Mart.
What the fuck?
Look, didn't you see how excited they are?
They were so excited, man.
Yeah.
They were so excited. They're like, let's get everyone just ready to
They
face demeaning criticism with absolutely no backup from their managers.
They should have brought out the robot that replaces some of their jobs to join in on the fun.
Fuck. God damn.
Now, no shade on anyone who has to work at Walmart.
Absolutely not.
We all got to make a living. I usually take the side of anyone in a general macro sense that has to make minimum wage or lives a paycheck to paycheck life. You have my sympathies.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we talked in the last episode, the last Creeptober Shorty, about Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yes.
The sex trafficker, Ghislaine Maxwell, blaming poor people or just regular people for having bottles and plastic bags, but doesn't touch on industry.
Yes, absolutely.
Destroying the planet and creating, 75% of our carbon emissions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And dumping all kinds of shit into the oceans.
She did point out that the United States doesn't sign any measures to kind of prevent this stuff, but doesn't say exactly why the U.S. doesn't sign these kind of measures.
Absolutely. So, yeah, if you're someone who has to work at Walmart, if you're someone who has to work at Home Depot or any of these anti-union bullshit jobs, and they're corrupt, but you got to do what you got to do to feed your family.
Yeah.
If you got to shop at Walmart to feed your family, you're not hurting my feelings.
Yes.
I hate them, not you.
Yes. We all got to make do in this society the way we can.
I've worked at Home Depot.
And
I've worked some shit jobs that treated people terribly.
And your kids got to eat. We get it.
Yeah, you do.
We get it. But this dude, it was kind of funny when the person holding the phone starts joining in.
Everybody, one more time. We are Walmart.
We are Walmart.
Now that dude who led the chant, you could tell he fucks.
He absolutely fucks.
But you could also tell he probably practiced this at home the night before. And I don't know, this could be the day before a Black Friday. It seems like that would be the time you'd really want people to rock out to a queenified version of a Walmart song.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, how are you going to get your employees pumped?
Got to be one of the most depressing things I've ever seen in my life.
It's fucking soul crushing. Anyone who's ever worked a Black Friday, which is most people in America, because most of us are working service jobs because the factory jobs are fucked.
Yeah. Service jobs are 80%, I believe.
And like I've said before, all of us have been turned away from factory jobs because they weren't academic enough. Everyone in high school was like, go to college, go to college, go to college. You don't want to be like putting together cell phones. You don't want to work in an automotive factory, do you? You don't want to be a welder or a plumber, do you?
Yeah.
And they led us away from the industries that could actually fucking unionize.
Yes. Oh, man.
And so now we're working in service jobs.
They did it so well, didn't they?
They did it so fucking well.
You almost got to admire how effective all that became.
Why would you join a plumber's union?
Yeah,
you go to college so you won't be a burger flipper. They didn't say go to college so you couldn't join a welder's union or a shipbuilder's union.
Or a custodial, or the way we talk about some of these jobs, like we're supposed to be above them. It's like no one's more important than a janitor, a custodian who cleans things.
So
very few are.
When you actually end up working in food service, you're like, God damn, I'm nothing. Yeah. I've amounted to nothing. Which also takes away your dignity and keeps you from talking back to this shitbag who's trying to get everyone pumped up for working at fucking Walmart.
Yeah. No one can be pumped up about working at a Walmart. And I don't support the death penalty, but I come close with general managers forcing their employees to sing parodical songs about their company.
Especially district managers.
I mean, we may have to sacrifice this guy for the greater good, even though I'm not really with the death penalty. I mean, come on.
But still, I mean, I like the idea of the guillotine.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I used to be a lot more pacifist. I used to be a lot more democratic. I don't mean to put your podcast on a watch list, Bobby. But, like we talked about in last episode and the episode before that, some suicides are funny. And if some of these people ended up in their bunkers committing suicide, I would be like, listen, as a universalist, I hope their soul is in paradise, but I'm glad their ass is in the dirt.
This video is probably what Walmart CEOs masturbate to. And they wipe up their cum with pensions or checks that they know could go to employees. And it's just a big joke.
That's almost as insulting as a mandatory pizza party. It's just fucking disgusting. Like, no, these people can't pay their rent. They can't pay their medical bills.
Here's
Most
some
of
pizza.
them can't get full-time work.
And you know
so they can get insurance that allows them to go to the doctor, which is too fucking expensive there anyway. But no, let's stomp and sing a fucking song.
Yeah, but no, what? I know you with your insurance, it doesn't cover the surgery you just had. You still owe thousands and thousands of dollars. But we got 10 boxes of Papa John's pizza in the break room.
You know, when I was working at Home Depot, I just did a podcast with Uninformed Opinion.
Your Colts episode.
That just dropped. Yeah,
Yes.
I educated them about cults, and they cut out the really good parts, but whatever, you know. But one of the guys who I'm also in a band with.
Nepotism.
Yeah, there's... You know, the podcast world is also a giant circle jerk.
Yeah, no doubt.
But he's from South Alabama, and we both used to work at Home Depot. Not the same Home Depot, but we were talking about, you know, your favorite cult, Shinrikyo.
Oh, yeah, good one. They
hit the sarin gas attacks on the subways. These people were freaking out. They were like, oh man, I'm not doing well. I can't see. I'm vomiting. My nose is running incessantly. They're starting to feel the effects of sarin gas attacks, but their main goal, getting out of the subway, is to get to work. I mean, this is in Japan, right? Like,
yes.
This is
one
a
of the
highly
most
capitalist culture now.
Super worker society.
Oh, absolutely. And so one of the things that's even more scary than the Shinrikyo cult and Shoko Asahara was the fact that while these people are dying, their main concern was to get to work.
That is the most Japanese shit I've ever heard.
But, you know, okay, so Americans, we claim to be fiercely independent.
Yeah.
But our companies, like the companies we work for, usually are maintaining a very culty atmosphere.
Yeah.
Where the job we're supposed to do is more important than our own dignity and our own health.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, if that happened in an American subway, a lot of people would be like, fuck you, I'm calling out.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Maybe. I mean, to a degree. That's interesting you say that, because when I had my surgery, I had to be out for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor said they could have wrote me for a month, but I needed to make money. So
Mm-hmm.
I chose only 2 months.
We all
2
have
weeks.
to make money, absolutely.
And the first week, I caught up on, all my podcast shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I made sure that I did nothing for the first week at least.
Mm-hmm.
And my brain felt guilt
Oh, yeah.
for doing nothing. It felt guilt for doing, for the sake of my health, exactly what I needed to do to heal properly.
Oh, yeah.
From getting a fucking organ removed from my body.
Uh-huh.
And me, like, realizing, like, that is fucked.
Oh, yeah.
That is fucked that my brain goes to that. I should be able to just follow basic doctor orders
Mm-hmm.
without feeling guilt that I'm not doing something for someone else,
Oh, yeah.
It's disturbing.
It's absolutely disturbing. Like, I've seen people just straight up lose their jobs for being sick and being gone too long, or having a sick family member, or their kids getting sick too much.
Mm-hmm.
They take too many days off taking care of their kid, and then they're gone. And I'll tell you what, the one thing I feel like American capitalism can be very culty, especially the corporate atmosphere, because it's not democratic.
Yeah.
It's not fucking democratic, which is why libertarians are full of shit. I like them. I think a lot of them actually care about people, and they want everyone to have an opportunity, and they believe the government's getting in the way.
Yeah.
I think they're living in a fucking white bubble.
I understand fear of government,
Oh, absolutely.
but you got to fear corporate powers as well.
I mean, making a deal with the government is often like making a deal with the devil.
And the state
sure.
and the state government is no more pure than the federal.
Oh, fuck no.
So it's weird when people like prop that up sacrosanct. It's fucking
And that
weird.
said, like, I don't understand libertarians who believe in democracy, but then also uphold the corporate structure or the structure of the average company, which is at best an oligarchy.
The biggest horseshit in the way Americans culturally perceive themselves is this notion of rugged individualism.
Mm-hmm.
These things, these entities that control our lives, whether it be corporate or government or whatever, cannot thrive on a nation full of rugged individuals who do
Fuck no.
everything with no help from anyone. But they can thrive very easily by convincing society that they're a nation of rugged individuals. That don't need anyone.
Right.
But the truth is, nothing great or terrible can be accomplished alone. It takes a village to do amazing things and fucked up things. We are never
Absolutely.
alone in this. And they just give no credit, and the fault is always to the cog. They need those cogs, you know.
Mhm.
They don't want to talk about the collectivism because it's too communist, but they require the collective to make their shit run. And when it's time to pass around the blame, they often will have like some figurehead 6 rungs down from the CEO who maybe takes all the blame if some
Mhm.
corruption breaks.
Mhm.
They dump them, and then it's business as usual. Look at the Equifax bullshit.
Right.
Oh, dude. Happy Black Friday, everyone.
Young man, young girl, welcome to Wally World. You're going to be a cashier someday.
Coming from Gulf Shores, there was a Tanger outlet mall there, and so many people I knew. Thankfully, I never had to work there myself. I applied to plenty of jobs. Thankfully, got jobs elsewhere. But I could have been one of the people working there where they have Thanksgiving dinner with their family, and then they immediately, on Thanksgiving Day, go to the outlet mall to stock and get ready for Midnight Madness. As soon as the day after Thanksgiving hits, the Black Friday deals are happening, and they don't get out until like 3-4 in the morning. It's disgusting. It's soul crushing, and I try to avoid Black Friday whenever possible.
I accidentally wandered into a Black Friday once. Angela and I acquired a dog from a relative on a
Mhm.
Thanksgiving, and then we were like, we need stuff for the dog.
Oh yeah.
Where do we go? The local Walmart.
Right.
And then there was like tons of people like losing their minds over like TVs, and we're like, oh shit, they do Black Friday starting Thanksgiving night. We totally forgot because we naturally avoid that shit, especially during that time. I heard Black Friday is fading back because most consumers are doing things more online. So maybe Cyber Monday is
Cyber
growing,
Monday is a big deal now.
but maybe standing in line at a department store for long periods of
I mean, there's
time.
also a small business Saturday.
Yeah, do that. If you gotta spend money, just do that.
If you got to, yeah.
If
But
you
that
got
said, you know, if you got 3 kids and you're working at Walmart and you've got a Walmart paycheck and somehow you end up having Black Friday off, and that's the only way you can get the presents you want for your kids,
Yeah,
I'm not going to shame you for that. That's not your fault.
yeah. This idea that
If you can get out of it, please do. But if you can't, it's
Yeah.
the big fish, not the little fish. I've got bigger fish to fry.
we know who the victims are, and look, I weirdly enjoy going to malls sometimes because I like to watch people there.
I like decrepit malls, like the ones the mall on the
Absolutely.
other side of town.
I have
pretty
what I
great.
consider a fast food problem, you know, as far as
Oh, yeah.
like getting stuff. We're not removed from this. Having
No,
these
hell no.
so-called socialist ideologies doesn't mean that we aren't, as consumers, doing the same things as everyone else. It's just
Oh, absolutely.
we're just trying to survive, but you know, we understand. I don't know, right? I guess
When I have better choices, I try to make better choices.
you do.
I
the
don't
best
have
you
the
can when you
privilege to
can.
go to Whole Foods all the time.
That's true. It's too expensive.
That
Though,
said, Aldi is getting pretty
Aldi's.
good,
Oh my God! Did you hear?
and they're reinvesting a lot of their profits into their workers, which
Yeah.
is cool as
which
shit.
pissed off the shareholders.
Fuck shareholders.
After I had heard that, I went to Aldi's for the first time and was like, cool. I mean, you can't get everything at Aldi's,
No.
but get what you can there. They're better than most companies.
Oh, absolutely.
Out of all the corruption, they're on the low end. Whatever.
Also, you know that Aldi's is just the American Trader Joe's, like the German Trader Joe's.
Hell yeah.
Like there was Aldi North and Aldi South. There was a split. There were 2 brothers that owned it over whether they could sell cigarettes.
Oh.
And so when they came to America, one of the branches became Trader Joe's. and one of them became Aldi. It's basically the same thing.
Interesting.
So Aldi is just Trader Joe's for poor people, and honestly, it's just about as good.
I'll tell you, that Whole Foods cheese counter is pretty mesmerizing when you stand in front of it.
Don't get me wrong. I like to get a little bougie every now and then, but
and get like an ounce square of some fancy cheese.
Oh my God, why are we still talking over a 1-minute video? This one gets 0 babies.
Well, yes, 0. The first 0 baby Herzog.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about going 0.25 because it did make me laugh when the guy holding the phone was started joining in.
Oh, absolutely.
Last time. We are Walmart.
This is disgusting.
It is a terrifying documentary, and they showed the subject matter very well. They showed the total demoralized faces of the people in the circle.
Yeah.
And the manager trying to pump them up. They did that very well, but I hate the subject matter so much that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It gets a 0.
I think like almost the nauseating nature of it is the purpose. So it's like, should we actually give it all the baby Herzogs?
It would be an insult to its effectiveness to give it any baby Herzogs at all.
You're right. This is our first ever 0 baby Herzog shorty.
Keep on talking. Man, it's people like this who perpetuate the stereotype that white people have no rhythm. God damn.
Young man, young girl, welcome to Wally World. You're going to be a cashier someday.
What the fuck?
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot, cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that, cooking up dope in the crock pot, we came from nothing to something, nigga, I don't try nobody, grip the trick, nobody, call up the gang and they come and get gang, cry me a river, give you a tissue, my bitch is bad and bullshit, cooking up dope with a Uzi, my niggas are savage, ruthless, we got 30s and 100 rounds too, my bitch is bad and bullshit, cooking up dope with a Uzi, my niggas are savage, ruthless, we got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Hey, shout let me holla at you.
Hey, it's our second week of the Bobby's sick, but he's still going on. Last week, I dropped the perfect short documentary, Kids Bob Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Still is resonating,
Mm-hmm.
even today. You didn't seem to care for it, so you picked the lead on the shorty documentaries for the rest of the year, all right?
Yes, I have 3 short documentaries for us to do for the rest of this month.
All right, let's see how let's see if it's any better than Kids Bob Karen.
I mean, it's a short they're all short documentaries, so they're already better. So
Are they funny? Did they go viral? Have they been shared on Reddit?
Documentaries
millions
don't-
of times?
I mean, I've never been on Reddit, so I can't speak to that, but these are actual documentaries. The first one is from the Scottish Doc Institute. It's legit.
Okay, well,
Film.
well, let's do it, all right?
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do here, but I knew they'd get nicked. I wanted to like put some out in the garden and along the top. But it's just gonna get all nicked because people around there, they'll see them and they think, Christmas lights, we can have that. They will find a way of getting them back.
Okay.
Okay, so that was Christmas with Dad.
Directed by Connor McCormick.
Yep.
I gotta hand it to you. As far as the kind of shit I do think about around Christmas time, it's shit like this.
Yeah.
I think is your intention for having me watch this short documentary? Again, we'll debate later if it's better than Kids Bob Karen. But I think the point of this is that you're trying to get me to go into the garage, right? Start the car. Don't open the garage.
No, no.
Run the hose from the exhaust into the car and take a nice long nap.
No, God, no. Listen, this was a very serious one. I promise not all three are this heavy, but I was very drawn to this documentary because, as you know about me, I am super drawn to slice of life stuff. I just want to see how other people live. Better, worse, different, whatever that is. I mean, better and worse are totally relevant, but you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
And this is a very interesting look, I think, at this family and this young man and where he's found himself on this particular Christmas.
You changed these Scottish accents to a Southern accent.
It's the same.
And I know these people.
Exactly.
Describe this family.
So, the dad of Christmas with Dad is a 23-year-old young man who is married to a woman who, I don't know how old she is, but she has a 15-year-old son as her oldest child.
Yeah.
So, she has a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 10-year-old.
She has 37 kids.
I believe one of them is 6 and then 4. So, she has basically 5. She already had 5 kids, and then they got together, and they have 2 together.
And 1 on the way.
And 1 on the way. And
I exaggerated saying 37 kids, but she's got like 8.
she will have 8 when the last one is... He says he doesn't want to have any more past this one. I don't believe that.
I don't want to have any more past the 4th one.
There's a... Yeah. It opens up on him, and for a second when I started this, watching it the first time, I was like, I don't know if his accent's too thick for me to understand, but you just have to kind of listen for a minute, and then it kind of flips to where you do totally understand.
Yeah, I've thought the same thing, and then my brain just it fixed it.
Yeah,
Like,
and
was
it was nice because it opened up with all these sort of like nice Christmas light displays in other people's yards. And then
he's saying he doesn't put them up on the outside because people steal them.
Yeah, and he's standing in front of this door that's been kind of drawn all over. So have all their walls and doors in their entire house with all these children. There's like drawings, crayons everywhere. But yeah, he's just like, people nick it. Can't put it up. They'll see a light and think, oh, I can have that.
You got to assume they're not in the wealthiest neighborhood.
Doesn't look like it.
No.
He's outside at one point, and it's one of those sort of apartments that has access to the roof, where I'm assuming you would have like clotheslines and things.
Yeah.
That's the kind of layout that's happening. He talks about how he and the 15-year-old clash a lot because the 15-year-old tries to show him up, feels very protective of his mother. Weird thing about her, too. So obviously she had like 5 kids.
She's hot.
Well...
No, I'm kidding.
He said they broke up for like 6 months last year. She's got something going on because he said they broke up for 6 months the last Christmas. And she got with another guy immediately. When she broke up with that guy, she got back with this guy. This girl has something going on because she's obviously not alone. But also, though their house, like you said, doesn't appear to be in the wealthiest part of town.
Yeah.
And the house itself is not very well kept. Like, it's dirty and there's stuff everywhere.
It seems fairly barren.
Yeah, the kids are kind of dirty too. And they're kind of... You know, there's one part where the girl has her feet up on the stove and the little boy's like,
Vic, what did Mum say about putting your feet on cooker? Nothing. I'm telling Mum, okay, there.
But they have like nice Adidas jerseys on.
Sure.
And she says at one point that she spent between 200 and 300 pounds on each child for Christmas. So, and he's got like jewelry. Where do they get their money from? Doesn't really matter. I was just curious.
I mean, I'm sure they got the dole. I mean, we don't know what's knockoff or what's what.
Truth.
I mean, I'm no expert in jewelry. It just looked like some flea market chain to me, you know.
Just some gold. It's just kind of like what this one particular Christmas looks like for this guy.
And it's interesting how he acknowledges the 2 kids. He loves the kids, but he kind of admits that.
I think I do more for my 2 than I do with the others, but I try and balance out the feelings I've got for the others and mine.
He seems very conscious of it.
And that relationship of competing with the oldest, that is not healthy and will go nowhere.
Well, he says he doesn't compete with him. The oldest competes with him.
That's fucked.
I mean, well, you saw this scene.
That is a straight up fuck scenario. That
man kissed his
alone.
wife, and then
Yeah.
the 15-year-old jumped in and kissed her on the cheek. Like, the 15-year-old feels possessive of his mother.
Yeah.
Because who knows, before this guy came around, maybe there was some shit stuff that he saw, and he doesn't trust this guy. We have no idea that backstory. But they're too close in age. It's 8 years apart. He does talk about, I think the reason that he sort of rushed into this whole family and settling down thing is because he talks about how his father lost sight at 25 and he's only 23. And he's scared that he's going to have this rapidly degenerating eye issue as well. He didn't say exactly what it was, but he did make it cute. He said that his dad was blind and so is his stepmother, and they met on a blind date.
Oh, I get it.
It was cute. But he said she's a gem, like, and I guess he gets along good with his dad now, even though he didn't when he was younger. But that's like a real fear he has, I think, of. He said he doesn't want to lose his sight before he sees his youngest that's on the way. He knew he wants to have kids. He said the kids distract him from like drinking or getting depressed, I think. He didn't say depressed, but that was implied.
I guess that's good that they are good for that.
Yeah. And Christmas happens.
One of the older kids is like very vocal about how he doesn't want any more siblings and is angry that his mother keeps getting pregnant.
I'm not happy.
No.
I didn't want another baby brother or sister, and I got really pissed off with my mum because we got enough already.
Yeah, the 13-year-old. The 15-year-old seems to be lashing out as far as like doing drugs, competing with the dad.
Yeah.
But the 13-year-old seems to be like watching all of it and knows that mistakes are being made.
Yes.
He's probably going to be the best of all of them, or the first one to show the other little ones that they don't have to be
the smart one.
Yeah.
When you see big families like this, especially in families like this, one of those kids is fucking genius.
Yes.
And then another one's probably like a serial killer.
And one or maybe 2 or 3 of them could even get out.
Sure.
And make things of themselves, but half of them will live down the street for their whole lives.
One will be an Oxford professor, and one will be either the next Fred or Rosemary West.
Oh, God. Let's not wish that on them.
You're right. It's not a wish.
Well, not a wish, but I don't know. Let's not even think that, because that's horrid.
Look, if y'all pray for this family.
I don't know when this came out.
2009. 2008.
Okay, yeah, so this is a decade ago.
His dad's name is AJ.
He just struck me, I don't know, like you said, if these weren't Scottish accents, they could just as easily be Southern accents.
It definitely struck me as something close to home, or at least not far from where I grew up. Wow, Angela, you really brought it.
Thanks.
Really brought some seriousness with your and yeah, that is a short documentary.
Yeah, all official and everything.
So everybody in this film is over 10 years older.
At least 10.
At this point.
The little one would be probably 10 or 11.
How many more kids do you think she's got?
At least 3.
Yeah.
Or, unless she got her tubes tied. Doubtful.
Is that what they call them in Scotland?
Well, let's
tying the tubes.
Call it here. I don't know.
Reversing the haggis.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh, boy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
They give Dad a gift, though.
They do. They give him a gold bracelet with Dad.
Oh, that was very touching, actually.
And his 2 little bittiest ones are like helping him open it. Very sweet.
It is cute. It is something that he's willing to be there.
Yeah, well, and you talked about him trying to juggle between the kids. I think one of the moments that touched me the most was when it was the 4 or 6-year-old was in his lap.
Yeah.
And he was like,
I want you.
You want me, yo?
Yeah.
You got me, haven't you?
My mom got you.
You got me as well.
Can I sit on? Can I sit in that?
Well, if your mum's got me, then you've got me as well, haven't you?
Not necessarily.
he's like, no, I don't. Mom has you. And it was just, I feel like I'm going to cry right now. Like this just touched me so much.
Well, that's why that oldest is so latched onto his mother, because there's no other consistent figure.
Exactly. And this little one is saying, please don't go.
Yeah.
I want you to, it's basically asking him to be there.
Obviously, he's probably nicer than most of the guys his mom has dated.
Yeah.
He's already seen this guy take off once for like 6 months.
I'm sure they're still together. Something terrible would have had to happen, or she would have had to leave for him. I don't think he would leave those kids. I could be wrong. I don't know.
We don't get much about her.
We don't ever get follow-up on documentaries like this. You never know what happens. But my hope is that he's well, that they're well. That's my hope.
We don't get much coming out of her.
No.
But I get the vibe she's not I think this might have been a mistake kind of person.
No.
Well, okay. Merry Christmas.
You gonna rate it?
For short documentaries, we rate them in baby, depressed Christmas art songs. Depressed Baby Herzogs.
It's depressing, but I think these kind of ones are important.
There's some hope in there, too.
There's some sweetness.
There's some sweetness. It's real. It's the aspect of Christmas. I'm kind of teasing you about the depressing part of it.
Yeah.
But this is the fucking part of Christmas that people ignore.
Yeah.
And when we do trot out this like image of like poverty on Christmas, it's usually homogenized in some bullshit way. Mm-hmm. And this is not. This is some pretty straight on shit.
And no one feels bad about where they are and what they're
No.
doing. This is just truth.
I mean, that one kid wants his mom to stop reading.
Well, yeah.
But
And good for him for saying it.
Yeah. I'm going to give this 1 through 3 Baby Herzogs.
Okay.
You're going to give this 1 through 3 Baby Herzogs. I'm going to combine them for best out of 6 Baby Herzogs.
Yep.
I give it a 3.
So do I.
That's a perfect short documentary. Christmas with Dad by Connor McCormick.
Merry Christmas.
It was touching in a very stark kind of way.
Yeah. The next one will not be stark. I can guarantee that.
Okay. But you know I'm going to fade out this Shorty on a Kids Bop song though, right?
Okay.
All right. Keep on docking.
Get upstairs. You are not smacking your sister and getting away with it.
I always do.
No. Oh.
You got no proof.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Hey, shout, let me holla at you.
Bobby's Sick, Christmas Shorties edition, week 3, hosted. These are all Angela picks.
Angela Picks. Hosted by Bobby.
This is, you reacted.
Brought to you by Angela.
Christmas week 1, Sick Christmas week 1. I played Kids Bop Karen. You did not care for it.
I did not care for it.
You're like, can we please at least finish this year out with real short documentaries?
There are so many amazing short documentaries. I went down a hole finding so many things I want to watch, looking for these documentaries. I'm so excited about sharing these with you and hopefully inspiring you to do more actual short documentaries in the new year.
I've watched that Kids Bop Karen video like 100 times. I find it pretty inspiring.
But wouldn't you agree that watching, like last week we watched Christmas with Dad,
Yeah.
that watching Christmas with Dad one time is so much more fulfilling and intellectual of a process than watching Kids Bop Karen 100 times. Like, sure, that might be fun, but like Christmas with Dad is like a short documentary. It like meant something.
Well, 100 Kids Bop Karens equals 1 Christmas with Dad.
Disagree.
All right, well, let's do this other one you got.
Okay, so this next one, the one we're gonna watch this week, is called Mr. Christmas.
All right, Mr. Christmas.
we go. All right, we're on.
So I assume the purpose of you playing that one for me is so that I go into the garage.
Bobby.
The garage shut. I turn the car on. I run a hose from the exhaust to the... At first I was thinking like, oh, this might be more depressing than
No.
Christmas with Dad.
No, because this is the shorty right before Christmas, so I wanted to do sort of like a more heartwarming one.
Yeah.
But I think that the story of this Mr. Christmas guy is actually really interesting. And, okay, so talk about what he does.
Well, this Mr. Christmas, directed by Nick Palmer, and it's on the National Geographic's YouTube channel. Looks like it dropped on 2017.
It's newer.
He is the master neighborhood of... I assume this takes place in Florida.
Concord, California.
Oh.
But it's a very Florida-feeling neighborhood.
It is.
100%. And the personalities and, like, the local bar scene, like, it very much seems like Florida.
He is the light wizard. He's the Mr. Christmas of his neighborhood. He goes all out with over 50,000 light bulbs worth of shit all over his house.
Yeah, he's been, for the last 20 years, adding something new every year. He started really ramping up in 1994 when he retired, which was shortly after his wife had passed away. And he talks about this a little into the documentary, but about how he needed something. He didn't know what to do with himself, so he thought, well, I'll do lights. Which he did have, didn't he say he had like electrician kind of background?
Yeah, he grew up in South Dakota, left, never went back, joined the military, civil service. He learned how to be an electrician.
He got married to this lady.
Yeah, who's really into Christmas. So they'd actually been putting up lights for a long time.
Yeah, they definitely decorated. And his neighbor across the street, who's obsessed with kites, apparently. He always has a kite whenever they show him.
He kind of like shades his neighbor.
He does a little bit. He said the neighbor told him when he first moved in that in like the 70s, that you have to add something every year. And that's what they do around here. And he said, so I've been adding things.
Well, he sits in the house and looks through his picture window at this beautiful light display up across the street. So he knows how to work things. You want me to brush you down?
It's very cute. The neighbor, though, obviously loves having all that right across the street.
Yeah.
Or at least doesn't mind it.
And the neighborhood comes around, and a lot of people are standing around his house in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. Kids and families and people come, like, drive to go see him. Because every single night between Thanksgiving and the 2nd of January, the lights come on.
Yeah.
And he's got them on a timer, and he plays God Bless America.
His house looks like a fucking fire hazard from hell.
It's like National Lampoon level.
He's got this cat named Trixie who can do an amazing trick.
This made me laugh
Tell
so
about the
hard.
trick. Tell about the trick that Trixie can do.
I mean, Wally can do this trick.
Yeah, he did it yesterday.
Not all our cats can do this trick, because not all our cats would allow you to do this to them. But basically, Trixie will lay on her back in his arms.
Okay. There we are. That's her trick. Right, Trixie?
His house you mentioned is like a fire hazard. It makes me nervous when they show his kitchen and all the like switches and wires. Like, I'm afraid that will be how he dies.
His kitchen
is in a house
overtook
fire
with wires, and he's sitting there watching an ancient TV propped on top of things.
Yeah. I mean, he seems to have it under control. He said he spends $700 a month when the lights are on his electric bill. It shows his meter that's like tick, 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 tick. I mean, it's going crazy. I mean, hopefully he would not pass away in a house fire, but I would be nervous that at some point that house is going to light a fire.
He gives away Christmas postcards, and that shit's expensive to print all that shit off.
They're like photos of him in front of the house. He does one every year, and then he does these little labels on the back of them
that explain how many lights are on and
how long it takes him to put them up
and how expensive his bill is.
Yeah, it takes him 3 months. He starts in August. So August, September, October.
You know I got a pet peeve of Christmas being celebrated too early.
But he's not lighting the lights until November.
But I guess he would have to, because he's also really old.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's so much that it takes 3 months. He's not lighting them until it's all together. But he needs 3 months to do it.
Jesus.
He has a best friend. This little odd couple is probably my favorite part of this. We don't know that guy's home story, but they hang out all the time.
Yeah.
They met playing, is it Liar's Dice?
Liar's Dice is what they call it.
They met playing liar's dice because they both like to play liar's dice, so they play liar's dice together.
I think they like to play liar's dice.
But he also likes to play liar's dice down at the bar because all the ladies love him.
Oh, shit.
There were ladies on his lap, kissing his face. Everybody loves Mr. Santa Claus. Mr. Christmas.
And then it turned into a porn.
It could have.
You think he's got a light fetish?
No.
He's drawing these neighborhood honeys like moths to a light.
I don't think he has a light fetish.
He should get like light groupies. You should call them moths. Well, he's been drinking a little bit. He loves Newcastle beer. It's a pretty good beer.
Loves it.
And
they're shooting something too.
And some lady pulls up in a car after he just turns the lights off.
And they're dancing in the street. The two dudes are.
And he's like, what does he say after she starts to drive off?
No, I love your house. Your house is amazing.
I saw it last night and I wanted to stop and just look at everything. It was so cool.
All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. Merry Christmas.
When we'll get it on, all right?
Okay.
Then we'll get it on with you.
You didn't say that, did you?
Oh, didn't say that. Did I say that?
Did I just say that?
Yeah.
Like, he's being
did,
cheeky.
Mr. Christmas.
But Mr.
You did
Christmas
say that.
totally hit on these probably 20-something young girls. But it's all cute, right? He's not really doing anything creepy. He does talk about, truly, I really don't think he's doing anything creepy. He talked about how...
Not on camera.
No, listen. This is sort of his way to connect with people.
Yeah.
He has his cat. He has his one best friend. He's got this dude across the street that I don't know what their relationship
that he
is.
obviously looks down upon.
Because the dude doesn't come with the light game. But then beyond that, like, this is the thing. This is how he contributes to his community. He gives back to these people by bringing them joy, which makes him happy, which I think would make his wife happy. I feel like that's the kind of thing you hope, like, if you do lose the person that you love, that they can go on to find something that makes them happy and fulfilled. And I think without this, he could just be a sad old man still just playing liar's dice and drinking, but this has given him a way to connect and give back to people, and I think that's beautiful.
Yeah. And he's been doing it long enough that generations in the neighborhood have seen this go down.
Yeah, that one girl who looked like your cousin was like, hey, this is the first time I've gotten to bring my daughter to this, and I grew up coming here. It's very sweet.
Merry
Back
Christmas.
again when we'll get it on, all right?
Okay.
Then we'll get it on with you.
What does he do January to August?
Well, he has to take everything down.
So he's taking everything down that whole time.
He said, I think that gets him almost into Easter. Like he said, once you start taking it down, then it's like Easter, and then it's like, I wonder if he does anything for 4th of July. Or if he's just like maybe he puts up a flag, but that's it.
I'm kind of jealous of him because he's obviously retired.
Yeah.
And he's just this is just what he does. He seems to have like a comfortable, acceptable level of life here.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope that could find at least some contentment in that way when I'm that old,
Yeah, something that gives you a purpose.
Yeah, or at least that like he just seems to, something that gives him a drive that can make you happy like that.
Gosh, when we're his age, you'll probably be making like hologram videos.
Hologram casts?
I don't know what will be happening then.
They'll have 5 more listeners by then.
Hey, 5 listeners of the future.
Hey!
What's up?
Welcome to episode 2035. We're talking about Super Size Me 5.
The Super Siziest.
Super Siziest.
By Morgan Spurlock III.
Morgan's diabetes has completely eaten his body.
Oh, what if... I just pictured like his grandson making a documentary about how much his grandpa was a douchebag.
I hate my dad. The Morgan Spurlock the third documentary.
Right? Oh,
or
man.
I hate my granddad. Anyway, we don't like Morgan Spurlock.
His name is like McDonald Spurlock.
I'm changing my name to Ronald McDonald.
Oh, man. So I know this was a little bit longer. This was like 15 minutes long.
Oh, man.
I know that
Kiss Bob Karen was only like a minute.
I mean, listen, it's not always quantity over quality, but in this instance, it was quantity and quality over Karen.
Attitude?
Sucks dick.
Yeah, you're right. They really paint this neighbor like a milquetoast. You see the neighbor trying to like fly a kite.
So many different kites.
He's like
3 at least. That's a lot in a 15-minute documentary, 3 different kites.
This little movie had a nice sense of humor to it. But
Long live Trixie.
you set us up for a rating.
Okay, so
This is my Christmas present to you.
Ooh.
You get to set up the short documentary rating for Mr. Christmas by Nick Palmer.
Awesome. So we don't rate actual short documentaries in stars.
Nope.
We rate short documentaries in baby tiny Herzogs in a manger. I'm going to give this 1 through 3 Herzogs. You're going to give it 1 through 3 Herzogs.
Babies. Herzogs.
Baby Herzogs.
Baby Jesus Herzog.
Little tiny baby Jesus in a manger Herzogs. And then we're going to cram my Herzogs, my baby Herzogs next to your baby Herzogs.
And then
like
turn the lights on.
5,000 lights, 50,000 lights on a string.
For best out of 6 baby Herzog.
For best out of 6 baby Herzogs.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
What can I say? The spirits lit itself up my ass. I'm going to give it 3 baby Herzogs.
Me too.
Wow. It is nice of them not to leave it on all night.
Yes, it strictly turns off at 10 p.m.
Because most houses are just leave it on.
Oh no, and he has it on a timer. Like if he were to drink too many Newcastles and go to sleep, that shit's still turning off.
Good job, Mr. Christmas.
I did think it was interesting that he said he only goes out for 15 to 20 minutes at the beginning, hands out his postcards, and then goes back inside.
He's got a schedule.
And the little kid who was like, I want to come inside. Can I come inside? And he was like, there is nothing inside.
There's wires inside.
Actually, Inside is a danger horror show. Only because of the wires, not because of anything else.
There are wires and a cat. That's all that's inside.
That's also dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Has anyone checked on Mr. Christmas?
The last 2 years?
Checked on his house?
I don't know. Is Trixie still good?
I don't know. Well, if he does die in a horrible house fire, he'll at least have a 6 Herzog short documentary, 6 baby Herzog short documentary.
Mr. Christmas, we love you.
Then we'll get it on with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Merry Christmas, Mr. Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Bobby.
Angela.
Documenteers.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, then. Keep on docking.
His neighbors call him Mr. Christmas, and every night at 6 p.m. sharp, he flips a switch.
His mind is so active, it is impossible for him to stop working. People would ask me, where do you buy all this stuff? I said, yeah, you can't buy it. I said, I build it all myself. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey, shout out, let me holla at you.
This is it. How was your Christmas? I was there. I'm sure it was fine.
It was great. You were great. It snowed so much.
I think.
We got some presents.
Did
or
we?
not.
Well, probably not. We don't really get presents, do we?
We don't really do presents. We missed our dogs.
Your parents are always generous to us, right?
And my brother, my parents are always great. I'm sure it was fabulous.
Yeah, it was fine. Christmas was fine this year.
You would make a good Santa.
You call me fat?
No.
I would make a good Santa, though.
I think you're great with kids.
Am I going to have to be Santa this year? Do you think
And
I would?
animals.
You think I was Santa this year?
No.
Someone probably already took that job.
I think it's probably taken. But you'd be a great one.
I'd be a badass Santa. I'd be like a cussing Santa.
Smoking a cigar. No.
Yeah, you like,
like
Paw
a fa-
Patrol, you little shit.
I don't
Yeah.
even know what kids are into.
PJ Masks, MFer.
Oh, yeah. I've heard those words before.
It's a thing kids like, I hear. I haven't watched all the episodes or anything.
Oh, you
When
haven't?
You're not around.
You're behind. Oh.
This is
I
our-
mean, we did learn earlier this month about your fucking unexplainable love for Kids Bop, so.
We're too busy to have an end of the year party. This is our last bit of content for the year 2019.
Oh, man.
And we're very grateful to everyone who has been with us this year.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna lay it to bed because our full episode is gonna take a week off next week. And we'll open up with Drew. He's gonna do Shorties in January. And we will open up with Birth of Big Air.
Backroom Whispers.
Okay.
Which is 30 for 30. So it'll be, we missed Drew this month. And we'll get way too much of him next month.
The first show in 2020 is going to be a 30 for 30.
Yes, it is. Is that okay with you?
Yes, that's an actual documentary. So
It's
I
about-
approve.
It's about that BMX dude who breaks his body.
Ooh,
over
I want to
and
watch
over
that
and
with
over again.
you.
It's a pretty good one.
I'm down.
Produced by the Dick House who did the Jackass stuff.
Yeah.
Jeff Tremaine.
Yeah, cool.
It's fun. What's that dude's name? Matt something?
If you know anything about BMX, you know who Matt Hoffman is. And maybe that's all you know.
But I don't know.
Anyway. But that's next week. Or the week after. Anyway.
But right now, Christmas is over. We're still eating leftovers.
I'm done with it, but I'll still eat it.
Trying to return those presents that you didn't really want so you can get cash to buy the things you did really want.
I never really did that.
I only ever
Always
did it.
just accepted what I got.
Yeah, I only ever did it once with like some DVDs,
Sure. I guess things might get sold later down the road.
but just straight returned. I think I already had.
Yeah. I guess it's understandable then.
And just got something else. I think that's fine.
It's fine.
And we're in like gift card culture now.
True.
That's a hard word to say. Gift card culture.
Kind of boring. But I'll take it, I guess, if it gets me gas. I remember when I was a kid, you would get, a popular gift was a McDonald's gift card bucks. Like you'd get $2 off. Looking back, those look like the worst gifts.
They'd be in your stocking, right?
Yeah, they'd be stocking
Yeah.
stuffers. You get McDonald's bucks.
We always got candy. We still do. In our stocking, we get candy and like toothbrushes.
Yeah, your parents do that.
And like sometimes there would be like an orange in there.
Yeah. Those are some of the better. I like the stockings that your parents.
Yeah, I like stockings.
But Christmas is done.
Christmas is done.
And we need to take these lights down, right?
Yeah. So I have to admit that when I first clicked on this documentary we're about to watch, I thought it might be about murder because it's called The Christmas Light Killer.
Oh, all right.
And that immediately attracted me to it. But once I started watching it, I just felt like this was a very appropriate post-Christmas, closing out the month of December documentary.
Well, I'm intrigued. Let's go in.
This is about my favorite part of this job. I get to finally shut it down. Each time is one less time, and it's quiet. Finally gets to be dark. They get old after a while,
On our way from Stockholm, it started to snow, and you said it was like Christmas.
The Christmas Light Killer by James P. Gannon. First, I had to check myself. Is that me in this video?
I mean, he looks like he could be in your family.
Yeah, he definitely does. His overall attitude towards the whole thing is very similar.
Yes.
And what's going on with this guy? What's the setting here?
So this guy works at a drive-through light show.
In a suburb outside of Philadelphia.
And his job is to every night go through and turn off every light. And it's a trek. Like he has to drive a truck around to all these different electrical boxes and units and turn off all of these light displays one by one. Everything from Santa Claus to a castle with a fire-breathing dragon to Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, some of these lights are like, okay, all right.
At one point he goes,
Ogle at the pretty lights, shaped like, well, I guess just about anything. Balloons, balls. There's a wall. It makes a whole lot of sense somehow, I suppose. I just don't know to who.
he's funny, and I don't think he knows he's being that funny.
I think he's got a dry wit. He knows he's got a dry
He knows he does a little bit, but he also...
But he's also fucking done. He's got that vibe.
Yes.
Because apparently you have to pay to drive through this thing.
Yeah, because it costs money to have these lights on.
It's an impressive display here of Christmas lights. And he's got to go shut them off, but I guess people get pissed off that they can't just drive through for free.
Yeah, a lot of people that get annoyed that they have to pay, like it doesn't cost any money to put this on. A lot of people who expect holiday cheer from you over and over again.
He doesn't feel it. He's been doing this job for 10 years. He's tired of these people.
That's the thing about Christmas, the expectations that you have on other people. If you really love Christmas, you can still get all angry and flustered about it. You project that expectation, you want it to reflect back to you. And if it doesn't, then you end up perpetuating the shit about it that gets people all pissed off about it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you hate Christmas and you just expect everything to suck all the time, and so it inherently does.
Right.
Christmas, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Well, and he talks about people who come there and how they expect something, but they're already miserable because they had to get their kids out and no one really wants to be there and everyone's arguing. And obviously that's not everyone, but like you said, when you're miserable, you see miserable.
Yeah.
So he's only going to really notice the ones who are terrible.
And he's like making fun of all the tropes of Christmas at the same time.
Yeah.
But he said he used to like Christmas. You know, when I was a kid, I liked it too, you know.
Yeah.
And as I got older, I guess with a lot of drama growing up, I kind of wanted to push it away a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he had a childhood kind of like mine.
Maybe. He did seem to say that he really thinks he doesn't like Christmas because of working at this job.
Yeah.
And I loved his justification for when he might love Christmas again.
I used to love it. Maybe I just need to be further away from people for a good bit of time. I figure I've been too exposed to Christmas for about 10 years now. Well, I guess we compare it to, let's say, for like when a girl breaks up with you, it takes about half the amount of time you were together to get over it. Probably be here another 10. So, I guess in about 2035, I just might start liking it again. So I guess I have something to look forward to.
And to that I say, get another motherfucking job.
Right. Is he putting up all the lights too? I mean,
I don't know.
He can't be the one man to do this.
It seems to me like he's basically the groundskeeper for this space during the season.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that they bring in a team of people to put it up and take it down.
Sure.
But he's the one responsible for, I'm assuming he's also maybe collecting people's money because of having to see these people and deal with these people. He's probably like in the booth collecting money, and then once he closes the gate, he then drives his purple pony, his pickup truck.
His front bumperless truck.
I don't think it had a rear bumper either. That was a pitiful looking truck.
I want a truck.
But once he closes the gate, he has to go through and shut off everything.
Well, so these are the last lights. Last panel, last switch. It's like the end of Christmas every day.
See, he's a little drunk with power, turning off Mount Rushmore and the dancing elves.
I guess. He must be making decent money.
I guess it must be okay.
At least seasonally, to say he's going to stay there.
He strikes
for
me as
10 more years?
He strikes me as the kind of guy who probably has like many jobs throughout a year, you know? You know, I don't know if it really matters that much. I think I am convinced that this is a documentary, but for a second I was wondering if it wasn't. It almost seemed a little too funny.
Oh, my favorite holiday is Easter, I guess. Sure do like those Peeps. Stale ones. They're real good.
It's a documentary.
I think it is. This guy really is kind of like got a pretty sharp, dry wit though. But I don't see anything else. There's not much signifying. It's very well edited.
There's not anything any different than him acting a little, like maybe like thinking about what he's gonna say to be a little more witty than anyone else in a documentary who like wants to be a star of something.
And of course,
like he probably wants to be a comedian.
Maybe.
He strikes me as that kind of person.
He's worked here a long time, so he's probably
said these things before.
lot,
He's
yeah.
gotten laughs.
I'll say this though. This was I laughed a lot. I laughed all throughout this as we were watching it. There's only 44 subscribers on James P. Gannon's YouTube page. Only 286 people have watched this.
Really?
People need to watch this. This is funny.
They need to watch this. It's funny. It is truly a documentary. I mean, they didn't just set up all that shit. They didn't stage all that. He's really turning this off. This is really about this dude.
I understand this completely. You put something together. You know it's good. It is good. I've watched this, James Gannon.
Yeah.
This is a good short.
I'm 2 of those watches.
Yeah. And yet it just doesn't seem to go anywhere.
When did it come out?
2016.
Really?
Yeah.
People, go watch this documentary.
Says, the posting, maybe he put it up at festivals or something, but the posting here says January 14th, 2016.
The Christmas Light Killer. Watch it.
Yeah, it's funny. Especially if you have like a sour apple attitude towards Christmas, like I do sometimes.
So
I give it 3 Baby Herzogs. I thought it was great.
Me too.
I felt like I looked into this guy and he's like an abyss that's reflecting back upon me.
Absolutely.
And it's nice because we're shutting down the Christmas lights.
Every day.
Exactly.
We're going into a new year. The old 2020. You also gave it 3 Baby Herzogs?
I did.
Well, don't go through the whole spiel. Let's do it loose. We're ending the year out. It's New Year's right around the corner. I think we will go into a year 3 of the Documenteers.
Yes.
Somehow, we're still going with this shit. Folks, tell people about it. Tell people who you know enjoy documentaries. Or just like people not too different from you who discuss documentaries. We've already got 2 new Documenteers came into the last 2 months. We got Sharon and Felicia. Who knows? Maybe 1 or 2 more might pop up over the next several months. Who knows? We kind of got a lot of Documenteers going on. Like,
yeah.
People are going to have some months off, you know? So, gosh, I think at this rate, we actually may not hear from some people until like March. But
and yet I'm here all the time.
Well, we'll always hear from you. And we'll always hear from me. Listener Request Month is in March.
Yes.
5 Mondays in March. We want requests for, we want a 30 for 30 request, 4 full episode requests. I'll probably draw them out of a hat. And Shorty's requests. They can be literal short documentaries, or they can be silly viral shit like Kids Bop Karen.
My kids can't hear me calling you a bitch.
Your window's open.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop.
Of course.
That's fine too. Thanks for being patient as I'm like spent so many hours and hours and hours. People have no idea. Like,
yeah,
you can. Sometimes people think of a podcast like it's something anyone can do, and yeah, it kind of is. But it's a whole different animal to just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And to make yourself do the best you can to make it better. Because when we started it, the audio was kind of shit. You know, I was figuring a lot out. I didn't know. I still am learning things like all the time. And now we have a style that's developed, and it seems to be a sense of humor that does strike a chord with some people.
Yeah.
I've gotten some interesting feedback from people, some real cool people. I can get a free sandwich from Seattle to Chattanooga if I want to. Florida to Massachusetts.
Hell yeah. We're coming to get sandwiches from you guys. That's what we're saying.
Kansas City to fucking Fresno, California. Someday I would like to do a live show, but I think everyone's just going to have to fly to Nashville and do that.
Probably.
So it'll be worth it. People ask about Patreons.
Yeah.
We are going to do a Patreon. We will do it. We just need to set up how we're going to do it. In my heart, I wanted to set it up right for the new year, but it's just not going to happen just yet. But it will happen. I promise. It will happen. And then we will take your money. And we've got t-shirt design ideas.
Buttons.
I think by the end of year 3, I'd like to get some merch and a Patreon
Stickers.
going. Yeah. But thanks to you, who has been patient with me, because I spent so much time doing this. And you're supportive no matter what. As long as I keep myself busy. You never complain, no matter if it's some dumb thing I want to watch all the time, some random thing that I'm just obsessed with for like a month. And it's been hard sometimes.
Yeah.
On our relationship, because it takes so much time to get this done. And it's great that we can do this together, but like I always have to be in here to get this done. I don't know what all this is going to pan out to be. You know, I don't know if it's going to be the Documenteers, but I know that we need to talk in microphones. It just seems like, regardless of whether we talk about Documenteers or not, that just seems like where we need to be. That's the part that feels right. And we just hope that people will always listen, even if we just decide to end this all and just talk about wrestling.
Oh man, we could talk so much about wrestling.
We could talk so much about wrestling. But folks can thank us by giving us 5 stars and a review on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Subscribe on any podcast player, Spotify, places like that.
iTunes goes a long way though.
It's Apple Podcasts.
I'm sorry, Apple Podcasts. I didn't mean to call you iTunes.
You know they're a separate thing now?
No.
Yeah, technically it's like separate. It's fucking weird.
Okay. Well, Apple Podcast then.
Because the algorithm, it opens up. It's actually, I've noticed that we can pop up pretty easily on many pod players, but it's still kind of a struggle on Apple Podcasts.
To help someone search for us the other day because they couldn't find us.
It literally feels like Apple is it's a conspiracy on Apple's part to bury us for some reason. And you know what? Fuck you, Apple. 5 stars and a review on Apple Podcasts, please. Look at this. I got an Apple desktop. I got a MacBook. You
just got an iPhone again?
I realize I hate all smartphones, but I have to have them.
Have to have them. Tiny computers. Hey, I'm proud of you.
Aww. Thank you. I'm proud of you too.
I think this is really great. And I really genuinely actually love this show.
Yeah.
Not just doing it, but listening to it.
It's there when you need it. But when people actually sit down and they start absorbing it, especially when they get a few under their belt, they really start getting the vibe of it. And that means a lot to me when I hear that from my peers and stuff too. And thanks to some of the people I know are like some of the first fans of the show, and I really appreciate them. We're fortunate to have a lot of good people in our lives.
Yes.
I just wish I had a bunch of fucking annoying Christmas lights I could turn off every night. But that's that. Christmas Light Killer. It's a perfect short documentary. And you are the perfect wife.
Aw, you're the perfect husband.
And let's face it, the year 2020 is not going to be a perfect year.
No.
It's going to suck.
We're going to be right here.
Yeah. And we got each other. And you, listener, got us. So Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
We will see you next year. Thank you for joining us. And keep
on
docking.
Kind of look forward to January 15th. It's quiet. Everyone forgot about everyone. You don't get all these cards in the mail. Oh, look at Tommy. He's holding a wreath. Woohoo!
Should an old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of old lang syne. And here